Hey, second graders, it's time for some more handwriting. So go ahead and get out your handwriting book or pages. Remember, it looks like this. All right, let's take a look at what we're going to work on today. Now, yesterday with Mrs. Nolan, you learned how to form letters and numbers, and also how to hold your pencil correctly. So I've got my pencil ready. Make sure you have a pencil and your handwriting book. And let's take a look at what we are going to practice today. Now, in our handwriting book, if you have your book at home, great. If not, make sure you have those handwriting pages nearby. Today, we're going to turn to page number 10 in our book, and that's where we're going to get started. Now, each day this week, we're going to be practicing a few letters and making sure that we are forming those letters correctly. So today's letters, we're starting with the letter L and the letter I. These are the two letters that we're going to focus on today. So the first letter we're going to practice and take a look at is the lowercase L. When I write a lowercase L, I'm making sure my feet are flat on the floor. My book is right in front of me. I've got my left hand holding the page, my right hand with my proper grip, thumb and two fingers. And I start at the top and go down. Trace your lowercase L. Now for my uppercase L, I'm going to pull straight down and then I'm going to slide right. Let's practice that a few times. Starting at the green dot, pull down, green dot, pull down, green dot, pull down. Go ahead and finish your I's or lowercase L's as well. Now we're going to practice on our own. Start at the green dot, pull down, green dot, pull down, green dot, pull down, and finish until you get to your check mark. Now, if at any time you need to, go ahead and pause your video so that you can finish writing your letters as well. All right. Now, for the uppercase L, start at the green dot, pull down, slide right, pull down, slide right, pull down, slide right. Continue, and then try some on your own. Pull down, slide right, pull down, slide right, pull down, slide right, and again, some on your own. Now, remember, anytime you get to a check mark, I want you to pause and think, which one do you think is your very best letter that you made? Oh, I love this L right here. So I'm going to circle it. I think that's my best uppercase L that I made. Now, remember, when I'm writing these, oh, that's a really good lowercase L. And now we get to practice these letters in a word. Lake is my first word. So I'm going to go down below. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to stay in those lines and write the word lake. Next up is line. Okay, boys and girls. Now you are going to do the same for the letter I. So if you need to, pause the video for right now. Go through, practice writing your I, pull down, and dot. Pull down and dot. Try some on your own, circling your favorite. Uppercase I, try some on your own, circle your favorite, and then practice writing ice and little. Once you have finished this page, come back and see what we're going to do next. All right, second graders, thanks for coming back now that you have finished page 10. And we are going to go over to page 11. On page 11, we're going to practice spelling words that use some of those letters we just practiced. The L and the I. We'll see some uppercase letters. We'll see some lowercase letters. But our goal is to make sure that our writing looks just like the writing on the page. So it says, write the words and sentences. Winter, cold, chilly, shiver are the first words we're going to write. So I'm going to get my pencil grip ready and practice staying in those lines, doing my good letter formation, just like we practiced on the last page. I'm going to make sure my L's and I's look just like they did when I was practicing on the page before. If you need to, pause this video while you finish writing these words as well. You're going to go through and write winter, cold, chilly, shiver. Then you'll go down to the sentences. Look, I learned to ice skate. I can glide and spin. Go ahead and finish those sentences. When you're ready, come back and I'll give you the directions for the next. All right. Now that you have finished, look, I learned to ice skate and I can glide and spin. Now you get to come up with your own sentence about something you like to do. Do you want to write something about that you like to do in the winter? I like to go sledding down the hill. That's a good one. Or I like to build a snowman. Practice writing a sentence about something that you like to do. Circle your best letter that has a vertical line. Now remember, a vertical line means up and down, vertical like this. So my example sentence is, I like to go sledding down the hill. Now, when I look at these, I think this L is my favorite vertical letter that I practice writing. So I circled it. All right, second graders. Now, you are going to write a sentence too. You can use my sample sentence or you can come up with your own. The next goal of your activity today is to now turn to page 12 and 13. You're going to do just like we did on the last pages, but you're going to practice T and O. Now, I'm going to give you some time to do this and leave you there. You're just going to do just like we did before. So in your book, go ahead and practice your letter T. Now you'll notice when you write a T for lowercase, you're going to follow the arrows. Vertical line down, slide across. Uppercase T, vertical line down, cross your T at the top. For O, we have a round letter. So we're going to circle back all the way around. Same thing with our uppercase O. We're going to circle back. You'll just notice it's bigger and goes between the blue line and the red line. So go ahead and practice these letters in your handwriting book. Anytime you come to a red check mark, stop, look at your writing. Which one is your best? Which one is your favorite? And circle it. You're going to practice writing turtle and tide, octopus and odd on the line below. And after you finish those, you have some words and sentences to do as well. Saltwater, float, otters. Oceans are filled with animals. The sea is also home to plants. Copy those words and sentences and then come up with your own sentence at the end. So you are completing pages 10 through 13 today in your handwriting journal. Happy writing. Take your time forming those letters correctly, making sure that your pencil is following the arrows too. Start at that green dot when you're tracing and then practice them on your own. Happy writing.